So to get into receiving mode, you want to know, not believe. You want to know that what you want is already done. You want to know you're going to have it. You want to know it's yours. How many people can do that? Belief is a very powerful tool. You need belief, but there's a more powerful tool than belief. It's knowing. If you come to me and ask me and say, Mark, do you believe that is that, or do you say, Mark, do you know that is that? Which one is more powerful? When you know something. If you say, do you believe that? And I said, I know that, who are you going to come to? You're going to come to me. You're not going to come to someone and says, oh, I believe that. But I say, hey, I know that. But man, hey, I believe that. Well, this guy knows that. I'm going to the guy that knows this stuff. The guy that believes it, yeah, but if there wasn't a guy that knows it, I would stick with the guy that believes it. But what if there's a guy that just knows this? I'm going to go to the person that knows it. Well, it's the same with the universe work. It goes in steps, modules. So to get to the knowing, you got to first pass the first level. You got to master belief. Once you can master the belief, then you become an expert, creator, or manifest, whatever you call it. Then you get to the level up, man. That's when you get to the state of knowing. So for me, to know something without believing it, that's a game changer. I'm going to show you how to do that right now, because your brain, being conscious people, our brains can't know something without not knowing it. You know what I mean? So your brain is like trying to figure this out while I'm talking. She's like, but how the hell are you going to get to knowing something? So I'm going to show you how you're going to get to knowing something. And I'm going to use myself as an example. And I'm going to use the lottery, when I won the lottery, to put this into perspective. Because this is the perfect example of knowing something before my future, in my future self. So check this out. So first of all, the consensus is this. This is what everyone teaches and they say to you, which is true. They say, look, you have to get into the feeling of your desire before your desire, right? Faith. There's some people say faith, believing without proof, right? So you all heard that before. So everyone knows that. But a lot of you guys don't know what it actually means to do that, because they don't show you examples of what I can do to tangibly get into the state of knowing, or what I call receiving, knowing something before I receive it. So here's a perfect example to show you what I mean by that. So, a few years back when I won my first big jackpot, the lottery, what I was doing, I first believed I could win the jackpot. And then, as I started believing, I started to know I am going to win the jackpot. I just knew I know, or I know I knew. And what that led to was here's the big thing that led to. 1 year before I won, if you guys know my story, you follow me, you know that I was manifesting this slick top rear, one of 10 BMW M3s they ever made in the world. They only made 10 of them. It was a 2004 E46 M3. That was the most beautiful car I've ever seen. I didn't want a Porsche, I didn't want a Lamborghini, I wanted that M3. And it was there to look so good, and a classic car. Even now I still have my car, and the car is even worth more now than it did yesterday because it went up in value. But I wanted that car, right? So that's the car that spoke to me. And when I seen that, I was like, man, I'm gonna win the lottery to buy that car. Okay, so I believe now. See, the first step, I mastered the first step of belief. Next step now, I started to know. So you know what I did, man? 1 year before I even won the car, I went out and I bought a steering wheel cover for a car I didn't have, that my ego didn't know I could get, but yet I bought a steering wheel cover for this M3 car. At the time I didn't have, I think at the time I had like another BMW. It was like an older BMW, but I bought a steering wheel cover for an M3, high performance. And then I went and bought the mats for the M3. It was like called the M mats. I got those specially made for the car. 1 year before I even manifested. So I bought the car. I even bought air freshener. 1 year. I kept everything. So I had my steering wheel cover, I had my mats, and I had my air freshener for a car that didn't exist, that I didn't know how the hell I was going to get the car. But I just know I was going to have the car. I know I was going to win the lottery. That's knowing. See, that's an example of knowing. See, I did something ahead of my future self. Then, what I did, I even did more. I said, you know what? I'm going to win. So let me I'm going to get a bag. And I had this bag in my closet. And I put a jeans. I put a shirt. I put a socks. And I put the shoes I was going to wear to collect my money when I won the lottery. Not only I put the shoes in there, but I also put a cologne that the day I won, I'm going to spray the cologne on and go to the lottery district office to claim my lottery check to buy my car cash. That's state of knowing. I did all these things 1 year. Those things were in my closet for 1 year. Cologne. And guess what happened? Guess what happened? I caught up to my future self. See? The exact thing happened. I won the lottery. I bought the car. I took the stuff I had in my closet. I put my steering wheel cover on it. I took my M mats. I put the M mats in the M3. Right? I went to the lottery office, got same clothes I was in my closet for 1 year, same cologne, sprayed it on myself, went into the office, had the check, presented it to the teller, showed me the screen, congratulations, here Mr. Haughton, here's your lottery check, put it in the bank, got the money, went down and bought my sports car. How I did this 1 year before. Now let me show you something now. If I didn't do this, most likely I probably wouldn't have won or manifested it. If I didn't know and put that knowing into the present moment, it probably would never happen. Who knows? Probably would have never happened. That's what you call knowing. I bring what I want into this current moment. That's how it is, guys. So if you want to be in receiving mode and you want to do something, it goes beyond lottery, man. If you want to create something in your life, you have to bring what you want into your life as right now. You have to play the role as if you already are what you want right now as this moment.